Every story worth telling begins at sunset. When the sky turns the color of fire and the old baobab trees reach their arms toward heaven, that is when the elders sit. That is when the children gather close. And that is when the truth comes out dressed as a story. This is the story of the village of Asante Krom. A village like any other. Red dirt paths, mud brick walls, a river that sang every morning and went quiet every night. Children who ran between the market stalls. Old women who knew everything and said only what was necessary. And in this village lived a girl. Her name was Zara. And the trouble with Zara was that she knew exactly how beautiful she was. Look at her. Standing in the marketplace like the sun itself decided to take human form. Her eyes the color of amber, of honey held up to a flame. They catch the light in a way that makes strangers stop walking. Her locks hang with cowrie shells that click softly when she moves, like the rhythm of a song only she can hear. Her indigo and gold Ankara dress burns against the color of the market around her, and she knows it. Oh, she knows it. Now, knowing you are beautiful is not a sin. The river knows it is beautiful, and it does not apologize for reflecting the sky. But the river gives water. The river gives life. The river moves. Zara had learned only the first part of beauty, not yet the second, not yet. His name was Kwame, not a man of gold chains or silver words, not a man who had seen 12 kingdoms or traveled beyond the great forest. His hands were wide and strong and always dusted with the pale clay of the riverbank. His cloth was simple, hand-dyed, the blue of deep water. But watch his face. Look at it carefully. That is the face of a man who has never once thought about saying something he does not mean. Every word he speaks costs him something real, and so he only spends words on things that matter. That kind of honesty is rarer than gold in this world, rarer than beauty, rarer than a perfect face. But Zara had not yet learned to read that kind of wealth. Not yet. He came to her one morning with the finest catch of the season, silverfish strung together, still gleaming with the river. He did not look her in the eyes when he spoke, not from weakness, from respect. He said, "I cannot offer you gold, but I can offer you a full belly, a warm hearth, and a man who will never see you as anything less than the sky." She looked at his hands, at the clay, at the simple cloth. She said, "You are kind, Kwame, but I was not made for a life that smells of fish." He nodded, once. He did not argue, he did not beg. He simply walked away with the dignity of a man who already knew his own worth, even if she did not. 3 women watching from nearby shook their heads slowly, and from her doorway, the old grandmother Abina said only, "A girl who refuses water will one day drink from a poisoned well." Zara heard it. She smiled. She did not listen. Every village has one. The elder whose age has compressed them down to something small but dense, like a stone. The one who does not speak often, but when she speaks, the air changes. Grandmother Abina had lived so long in Asante Krom that the oldest baobab tree called her a neighbor. She had outlived 3 chiefs and 2 droughts. She had seen the river flood and the river go dry. She had seen beauty come and go and come again. And she had seen other things. things that walk at the edges of villages, things that wear borrowed faces, things that know where pride lives because pride is a door, and certain creatures are very good at opening doors. Her eyes, those eyes that had seen everything, were watching Zara. They were watching and they were afraid. He came in the season of dry heat, when the river ran low and the air shimmered with mirages, and everything beautiful looked like it was melting at the edges. He came walking from the direction of the river at dusk. His robes were white linen trimmed with silver thread, and his copper skin held a light that did not come from the setting sun. His jaw was sharp. His movements were smooth, too smooth, like something that had studied how walking worked and had mastered the appearance of it. 3 men stopped mid-conversation, forgot the words, just stopped. Every woman in the village noticed him, and then look at the ground. Look at the long evening shadows stretching from every person, every tree, every goat, every stone. Now look at the ground beside him, flat, empty, still. No shadow. For 7 evenings he came to her. He did not arrive loudly. He arrived like river water, finding the path of least resistance, filling every silence with exactly the right thing. He brought her a comb carved from bone, smooth as an answered prayer, a jar of shea butter that smelled of the first rains of the season, that smell that makes the whole earth exhale with relief. A necklace of polished black river stones, each one perfectly round, as if the river had spent years making them ready for her. And he said to her, in a voice soft as water over smooth stones, I have traveled to 12 kingdoms. I have stood in the courts of great chiefs and walked in the markets of cities with towers of white stone, and I have never, in all of it, seen eyes the color of yours. Zara, who had never once blushed in her 19 years of living, felt warmth in her face. That was the first crack, not his skin, her certainty. On the 6th night, Grandmother Abena grabbed her wrist in the dark. Her old fingers were stronger than they looked. They always are. Child, she said, look at the ground beside him. Look carefully. Zara looked. Kofi stood in a pool of moonlight, the kind of bright, clear moonlight that throws shadows sharp as knife cuts. Every stone had a shadow, every blade of grass, every sleeping child curled on a mat outside their door. And beside Kofi, the earth was clean, unmarked, flat, no shadow. Every living thing casts a shadow, Abena whispered. The tree, the stone, the worm in the earth beneath our feet. A man with no shadow is not a man. In that moment, Kofi turned. He looked directly at the old woman, and he smiled. Wide, warm, a half-inch too wide, a fraction past what a human jaw should be able to do. Old mother, he said, smooth as still water, you should rest. Age makes the eyes play tricks. Zara gently pulled her wrist free. Grandmother, he is from another land. Perhaps shadows work differently there. It was the most foolish sentence she had ever spoken. On the morning of departure, before the whole village gathered to watch Grandmother Abena press something into Zara's hand. Something small, something humble, a piece of white chalk, tied with a thin cord of red string. Not gold, not a weapon, not a charm carved by the greatest medicine man in the region, just chalk. If you are ever lost, Abena said, looking into Zara's amber eyes with everything she had, draw a door on any tree, on any surface. Speak my name, once, only once. Zara tucked it into her red leather satchel. She did not understand. She thanked the old woman. She kissed her lined cheek. She did not know that she was holding the only thing that would save her life. The greatest tools never look like weapons until the moment they are needed. The whole village came to watch. Women in bright kente cloth, children peering between legs, elders with arms folded, expressions tight and unreadable. And at the edge of the crowd, Kwame, in his simple blue cloth, with river clay on his hands, with a string of silver fish he had caught that morning and now held without purpose. He did not call out. He did not reach for her. He did not make a scene that she could dismiss or laugh at later. He simply watched. And the thing on his face, it was not jealousy. It was not anger. It was not wounded pride looking for somewhere to put itself. It was grief. The quiet grief of a man who sees something terrible coming and is powerless to stop it, and loves the person walking toward it anyway. Zara did not look back. She should have looked back.